There are many components that make up your unique self, and the Enneagram explains a huge portion of those. Now, the Enneagram isn't about boxing, it's not about labelling, it's not about placing you in a certain archetype which limits your patterns of behaving. It's about getting you out of the box you've inadvertently put yourself in. Now, when you begin to understand the Enneagram, it begins to explain all manner of things that you never understood about yourself. But it certainly isn't true to say that there are only 9 types of people. Now, the personality type acts as a framework in which our individuality can flourish, and we can become unique as our personality types, as our essential selves. And there are many components to these, the most fundamental of which is your Enneagram personality type, because that dictates how you see the world and your viewpoint. That in itself determines the way that you react to the world. So the way that you respond to your environment, to the people in your environment, the way you deal with yourself, the way you present yourself into the world, your reactive patterns of thinking, feeling and behaving all originate from your essential view of the world, which gives you a driving motivation. Now, within that, you can be anywhere between a what we call high functioning and low functioning type, which is to say that you can either function out of the positive or the negative qualities, or anywhere in between. And that in itself gives a huge variability within the personality types. So there's plenty of range for individuality there. Now, each of the types expresses itself differently through both men and women. So that is one of your components of individuality. And then within the Enneagram, you will also have your wings, which will give different flavours to your personality type, will affect certain areas of your life, give you specific areas that differentiate yourself from other people of the same type, but also the way that you move across the Enneagram into your connections. Now, all of these things combine together to give you an essence of your unique selves, and yet within that there are predictable patterns of behaving and thinking and feeling that are essentially part of your type. And it's that area that the Enneagram begins to unravel, and it doesn't in any way take away your uniqueness. In fact, in many ways, it gives you the license, it gives you the power to become more of who you really are, to differentiate yourself even more from the other people who are the same type as you, because it's freeing.